today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in Week 2.
Throwing Jones. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Jones. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Looking to throw. Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for him from a week ago: 25 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
Well, they set a nice tone in Week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish.
And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run here with Rodriguez. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Here's Rodriguez. And shedding through the tackle. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. You look at this Niner defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be #1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we've really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 11 carries, 90 yards. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
On first down, it's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. And now a fake on the jet sweep, but instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 41. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now a handoff up the middle. Hart. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy bootlegging it. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers are able to stretch out their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England's offense set to go. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game, so you mentioned they lost the first one.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Throw left side complete. That's Rodriguez. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On 2nd and inches, Jones. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 3rd and 9 here. Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. Bust through the tackle. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Touchdown 49ers! George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Jones in the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You can go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for this with Price. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. His 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pats are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return is Henderson. This taken in right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Patriots take over. New England's offense set to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And now a run with Rodriguez. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. They'll run on 1st down with Price. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Price. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Rodriguez, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8. There. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now Jones on first down. Over the middle and complete to Moore. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones throwing the out route and complete. That's Price. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Jones. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
A throw there. But that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, All that extra, there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this is caught inside the 5. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now Jones and the Patriots down by 12. A minute 15 remaining. Jones, how will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 60. And the 49ers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Looking like they're well up. Way to a 2-0 start, all smiles. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Moody good with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Jones trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. But they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one. That hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So the victory here for San Francisco, and we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for San Francisco, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa.